I'll write it and we'll do it long.
Yes.
Cowabunga, baby.
Fuck!
What comes out of these gates? We've got a better chance of survival if we work together.
Welcome to Phone Ready Leads and Sandler Training, the CALLiseum.
Hello. Yeah.
What's up with our screens?
Dude, don't worry about it. I'll fix it. So, Jake, welcome aboard. Today is a fun session. We're going to make some live cold calls together. We're going to set some appointments. We're going to crash and burn. Let's see what we learn. And Jake, for today's calls, I want you to think, what on earth is your goal for today's calls? And
No
if you don't know what
regrets.
your goal is, I got it for you.
My goal is set appointments, no regrets.
Okay, I'll take it.
Winning.
What was your goal for me? Now I'm curious.
The goal I have for you is have fun, Jake.
Okay, that's a given.
So, what's your goal for me before you make the first dial?
My goal for you is to I want you to try something new that you've never done before, but I need it to be I need it to be
Okay.
Pure conviction.
Okay, I'll do it. Get ready.
I'm ready.
So if you're watching remote, feel free to heckle Jake or myself. Feel free to highlight cool things you learn. At the end, we're going to do a drawing for a headset. So stay tuned on how to win that. Jake, you're first man out of the chutes. Go ahead.
What's that mean?
That means like make the first dial.
Good, pick up the phone and start dialing.
I would love to. Okay. Here we go. Firing up the old dialer.
Elite Equipment Rental and Parts. This is AJ. How can I help you?
Hey, AJ, I wasn't sure if Chris was still floating around the office, was he?
Let me double check. Do you mind holding just a second?
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks.
Some great music. So, Adam, I like your comment in the chat.
Are you dialing too? Or what's
No.
happening?
That's yours. It's kind of a nice jingle with some dialing.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice
What
messaging
the
system.
heck was that? Okay, go ahead and respond to that comment, Dan.
All right. So, Adam, tell us about the shirt. Most salespeople only sell their souls. I can't. I'd like to learn a little bit more about this shirt, and maybe you could send us one.
That'd be really swell.
I guess I just don't.
Winning.
I don't agree with the idea of like selling your soul, but shirt sounds kind of cool.
Oh, this got real dark real quick.
Your profession.
I love that. Here we go.
All right, Greg, let's go.
That motivated me to make the next dial.
Hello?
Hey, I was trying to connect with Carrie.
This is Carrie.
Carrie, hey, this is Jake Alba with Sandler Training.
Hi there.
Hey, not sure if either of those names sound familiar or not.
No, not off the top of my head.
Okay, I wasn't sure if they would. I guess, is it okay if I briefly explain kind of why I'm calling you, and then you can let me know whether or not we continue this conversation?
Sure.
Okay.
You said you were Jake from Alba Training?
Jake Alba from Sandler Training.
Okay.
Yep, kind of like Adam Sandler. No, my voice is a little off. I apologize. So we work with quite a few companies here in Utah. And when we reach out to them, they kind of tell us a few things. But before I dive into that, I guess, are you the person that kind of oversees the sales development and business development for the company, or do you have a team that does that?
Currently, that's me.
Okay. So I'm in the right spot. That's the good news. And do you have a team, or do you kind of just do it all? You're just running it all on your own currently?
Me and my office manager.
Okay.
I have to get on a call in about 5 minutes, so my time is limited.
Yeah, I'll be extremely brief. And then if you want to kick me to the curb, that's totally fine. You can do so. Okay. I will be respectful of your time. So, like I said, we work with quite a few. We're actually up the street from you guys. I see you guys are on Redwood. We're just over in Fort Union. And like I said, we work with quite a few companies similar to yours. And when they reach out to us, they tell us a couple of things. One, maybe we're not getting in front of enough of the right people, and we're frustrated because it's kind of difficult. The other thing we hear is, maybe we're concerned that we are getting in front of a lot of the right people, but we're having to heavily discount to kind of keep up with competition, and we're maybe not getting the true value out of what we offer. And then the last thing we hear is, it's been a struggle to find A players, especially with how much growth we've had here in Utah, to kind of grow in a positive way with the right players in the right places. I guess I'll pause there. I don't suppose any of that's relevant to you, is it?
No, not really.
Okay. So it sounds like you guys are running a pretty tight ship. Any frustrations if you had a magic wand where you're like, I'm sick of this. This is the one thing I would change?
All my emails, but you can't help me with that either.
Are you getting overrun with emails?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
I am in the same boat. So, yeah, I guess maybe we might not be a fit for you, but if you're open to it, I guess, can I make one last suggestion, then I'll get out of your hair?
all right.
So we have a little questionnaire that kind of helps to identify how we've helped other companies. If you're open to it, I'll send you one email. I won't spam you. It'll have the questionnaire on it. I know this is probably, now that I'm saying it out loud, it sounds like a terrible idea to even ask you this. But if you're open to it, fill out that questionnaire. If it looks like there's some relevance, then maybe you and I can schedule a 5-10 minute follow-up. If there's absolutely nothing there, you can email me and say, hey, this is pointless, leave me alone, and I'll delete you from my database. Is that something you'd be willing to roll the dice on?
Sure.
Okay. And I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. So would it be too early for me to say, hey, is it okay if maybe I follow up with you in 2 weeks from now, put something tentative on my schedule so it stays on my radar? If I don't hear from you between now and then, I'll just assume that you hated everything about that questionnaire and it's a no-go.
Not 2 weeks. I would do like a month or two, like probably after the first of the year.
Okay.
I have very limited time between now and the end of the year.
Yeah, the holidays are coming up and it gets crazy. I totally get that. Okay. So I'll put a placeholder for like maybe the second week in January. I'll just, if it's okay, I'll ping you on that with your email. But I'll kind of wait to see if I get a response. If not, I'll just follow up at that time and give you a call. And hopefully you won't get too mad at me and you'll remember me.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, I'll shoot that over to you. Thanks for your time, Carrie, and good luck with the next meeting. Hopefully I didn't make you late for that.
Appreciate it, Jake.
Hey, take care.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Jake.
For what, Dan?
Love it. So, Jake, break down for those watching, kind of what type of lead was that, or contact was that, and then tell us the reason why you played it the way you did.
So
I want to highlight that right there. Do that last part again.
So
Oh, that's annoying. Let me just speak for you. So the thing that I thought was great is not everyone's a slam dunk. Like, yes, can we meet tomorrow? And so this idea of like, hey, maybe it's not a fit, but here's an option. So we fell back to maybe there's an option here. And prospecting is like a gumball machine. You put a quarter in, sometimes you get a green gumball, strong appointment, strong interest. Sometimes you put in the quarter and you get a red gumball. They're not interested. They don't want to meet. That's a good example of kind of a yellow gumball of like, maybe they're interested, maybe not. So you took it as far as it could go without bothering her. But what I like that you did so well was you started that call making it conversational. This was ice cold, and she was laughing and talking. So this idea of like, can we get someone to answer the phone? Can we have a conversation? And is there any interest? Well executed, Jake. And you get 10 of those. Maybe some of those say, you know what, let me raise my hand again. I have those problems. Let's meet.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
So for those of you watching, some of you have a really niche ideal client profile. You know exactly who you should be calling, exactly what their problems are. Jake and I are calling business owners, and most of them, they've got a pretty wide net of problems. So let's see what happens here.
All right, should I make the next dial?
Let's have you make the next dial.
I had a feeling you were going to say that. I hope we can get the Super Mario guy in our video today.
You've reached Ryan Cathy. I'm not available right now.
Maybe the one where he falls in the lava.
You've reached Bigelow Industrial Protection.
Dang it.
Dang it. I'll call the next one.
You better hurry. I'm going to push dial.
Can you hear my phone ringing, Jake?
Negative. Are you really making a dial, or are you making that up right now? Tell us the truth.
You hear the audio now. The dialing.
Negative.
That is.
I'm dialing over you. Oh. Are you dialing?
Hello?
Hey, is this Tyler?
Yes? Who's calling?
Tyler, hey, this is Jake, Alba, Sandler Training.
I'm sorry?
Jake, Alba with Sandler Training.
And what's the call about?
So it looks like we had connected a few months ago. I'm not sure if you recall that.
That would be done through air.
I don't. I'm on a Zoom call right now.
Oh, you are? Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, let me I guess can I call you back tomorrow? Would that be a better time when you're not in the middle of a meeting?
Yeah, what's the Sandler training? What is...
Yeah, so Sandler Training, we work with quite a few presidents and CEOs of companies here in Utah. And we did send you over a little questionnaire. I'm not sure if that helps ring a bell or not, but we were just calling to follow up on that.
Yeah, I'll have to send that back over again.
Okay, I'll email that back over and I'll call you tomorrow, all right?
Thanks.
Thanks, bye. Okay.
Good job. Dude, that was so good. He answered it during the middle of his Zoom meeting.
Why don't you go ahead and talk a little bit about his personality type there, Dan?
So a couple of things. That guy was super direct, cut to the chase Charlie. We could call them a dominant driver or high D. And part of the reason Jake's pattern works is I personalities, influencers, S personalities, people that are steady or even C personalities. But Jake pivoted and sped up, recognizing this person's kind of get to the point or I'm going to hang up on you. So you sped up, but just enough to stay in the dialogue. And he didn't say, don't call me again, or yeah, that sounds fine. Just some of the thing. And you're like, all right, I'll call you tomorrow. So sort of the last call, it's like, we're just going to do some compound interest on a lot of these follow-ups. Like, okay, strong appointment, book it. Not strong, get a soft commitment to do that survey. Once they do it, call them back and book it.
And what usually happens to me with the D personalities, Dan?
They lose their mind on you.
Why do you think that is?
Because you stay slow and they can't even comprehend what's happening. And then the only way out is to hang up on you. But I take it back. I think I've only seen you hung up on once or twice, and I've only seen one person yell at you. So what happens is that you break down the barriers and sell the dialogue is what I'm trying to say.
I experienced that for the first time today, what others experience when I do that to them. I don't know if you want to hear that story or not.
No, go ahead to the next though.
Okay, I'll tell you the story. So, I don't know if you've ever heard of TikTok or not. We're not sponsored by them or anything, so we'll go ahead and bleep that out, editors. So I was watching this video, and there was this girl, and she's like, let me show you how a bratwurst fits inside of a hot dog bun. And dude, she was doing it on purpose, but it was driving me crazy. She like had the bun, you know how the bun opens like this? And she put the bratwurst sticking out like this. And she's like, it doesn't fit like this. So let me show you how you make it fit. And then she, instead of just turning it the other way so it fit, she proceeded to chop it up in little pieces and then shove it in the bun, dude. And then she's like, this is how you make it fit. And it made me so angry because I'm like, just turn it the other way and it fits. And now I get it.
You're like, just tell me why you're calling. All right, Jake, I'm going to call one more. See if you can hear the audio on my side.
Fine.
Can you hear the dialer?
Are you dialing?
Yeah.
That's a big negative.
All right. Okay, you're up, Jake. This might be the Jake show.
We need to get you some help over there. This is the one. The one.
You've prepared yourself for this moment.
Premier Office Systems, the exclusive authorized Xerox agency serving Clark County, Nevada. If you know the extension of the person you wish to reach, please.
Well, let's see what happens here.
Your call is being transferred. Please hold.
Thank you.
The person you are calling
Colin McTurnan.
is on another line. You can leave them.
Shoot. All right. Well, that was weird. Okay. Okay. Okay, that one hung up on me.
You have reached Trans-American Medical, a Canyon Ridge company. Our hours are...
What's happening?
Thank you for calling Blacksmith International. If you know your party's extension, please enter it now, or press 8 for the name directory. For sales,
Hi, you reached the voicemail for Brian Savick. Please leave a detailed message.
Dude, that music on that last dialing, dude, got me going so much. I was so excited. When you hear that song, what do you think of?
You.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to Ocean Manager, the leading provider of maritime software solutions. For sales, press 1. For support, press 2.
Please hold while I try to connect you. Your call has been forwarded to the voicemail folder.
Want to know what's unique about that last business, Dan?
Oh yeah, what?
They said that they provide a maritime software, and they're in Utah, which is a landlocked state. So in my brain it was like, how does that work? But you know, software is universal.
I want you to take some time.
Benchmark Title, this is Bailey.
Bailey, hey, is Brian Drew still floating around the office today?
He is actually out for the day. He should be back tomorrow. I can take a message or I can transfer you to his voicemail, though.
Yeah, feel free to transfer me and I'll give him a call tomorrow as well.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, let me transfer you over.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you going to say, Daniel?
I'll try the next hour.
Okay. Are you freezing or?
Hear my dialer now?
No. Why don't you just dial and put it on speakerphone?
I need to be coaching you right now.
You you glitched out, dude. I was like, what is happening? It's like super choppy. Is mine choppy or is that you?
Right, next time. You're fine.
We got this, dude. Okay. Solid dial. What the heck, dude? I don't know what just happened there. Ooh, this one's right up your alley.
This next one's going to be. Let's go.
You got it.
You have reached Jim Katz and Cassie Rice. Please leave your name and number.
Ah, shucks. I think I do need a call from your list. You have all the good people on there, Dan. The ones that are primed.
We're calling the exact same list. We are calling the exact same list.
Hi, this is Matt Williams.
Well, you lose or you learn.
Thank you for calling Residential Mortgage Services. If you know your party's extension, you may enter it now. For English, press 1. Para español, oprima 2. For front desk, press 1. For Team Yesenia, press 2.
Go ahead and press the right numbers, Jake.
The person at extension 3000 is on the.
Well.
Hey, Jake, if you could get someone to answer the phone, that'd be great.
Hello?
Hello, who's there?
Oh, yes. Is this Harley?
Yeah.
Harley, it's Jake Alba with Sandler Training.
Oh, hey.
Hey, how are you doing?
Great.
Good. Hey, I don't know if you recall my name by chance or not.
Sure.
Okay. I know that we had connected. I think.
Do I win a prize or?
Yeah. What do you want?
I'll tell you a fun story.
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right. So, my son, Matt, got 2 free tickets from a buddy to the World Series last night.
Wow.
In Philadelphia.
That's amazing.
And he's got a 9-year-old boy who loves baseball.
Okay.
And so he says to his buddy, all right, listen, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to tell my boy that it's a radio contest and that the 19th caller wins these tickets.
That's
and he's
awesome.
going to call you. And so the guy said, okay, he's in on it. And my son goes to my grandson, says, hey, Miles, there's a contest on the radio. The 19th caller wins 2 free tickets to the World Series. Here, dial this number, see if you can win. And so the boy, does. And the friend picks up and says, congratulations, you are the 19th caller. You win 2 free tickets,
Oh,
what's your
man.
name, address, all this stuff, plays it up really well. This was, I think, last Friday or Saturday. I can't remember. And so they plan a trip. They fly to Philadelphia, and they're there on Monday night. And of course, it gets rained out.
Oh, no.
But they decide to stay one more day, and they were at that game last night.
That's incredible.
My boy's I don't know if he's a Phillies fan or just an anti Astros fan, but had the time of his life.
That's amazing. What a cool experience. I regret to inform you, I have nothing nearly as cool.
Okay.
But I do love that story. So next time you got to convince them to give you 4 tickets so you can join them, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So that's awesome.
Our giver's son was a wrestler.
About $3,000 or so a piece.
Wow.
For the tickets, it was incredible. Yes, they went and they had a great time and everything, but you could have sold him and paid for his college education.
Yeah, seriously.
They're outrageous.
Was your son by chance a wrestler?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Both of them.
Okay.
Or 2 of them, the Griffiths, Matt Griffith and Brian Griffith.
Yeah. I have a coworker who wrestled through college, and I wrestled a little bit back in the day, but I wasn't as good as those guys. So that's pretty cool.
Your son beat my boss.
Your son actually beat my boss. You heard that, right? Oh, that's pretty funny. That's incredible. So, Harley, I know I'm kind of catching you randomly out of the blue. But a few months ago when we had connected, I know that we were kind of discussing business development, bringing in revenue for the company, that kind of thing. And we had sent over a little survey, a little questionnaire that might help outline a few of those things. I don't know if you remember seeing that, or if maybe it got buried in your inbox or not.
I never filled it out.
I don't believe so.
No.
Yeah. So, but it's okay.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I can resend that if you'd like. And maybe, let me confirm your email. I have the hgriffith@griffcographics.com.
Yeah.
Is that the correct email?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah. So I can resend that if you'd like. And then maybe it would.
So I got to tell you that at the time I was probably looking for sales, and now our guys are selling more than we can produce.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah, we are. Of course, the pandemic was a big blow to us, and then we, started getting out of it and things. But this year, we are. I was going to say we're up 50%. It's probably about right. About 40% above what we were before the pandemic.
Wow.
And can I get people to make it, or materials, or equipment? And all we do all day long is try to figure out what orders we are going to fill.
Sure. Sounds like a little bit of a bottleneck.
Kind of, different situation.
Yeah.
But the sales have been not the issue.
Sure. Yeah, and so that's one portion of kind of, I think, what we had talked about was the sales, but we do also help with, the business development structure and things like that. So if you're still open to it, I'd love to send you that questionnaire, and if there's some relevance, you and I can.
It doesn't hurt to keep the conversation going. So go ahead and do that.
Let's do this then, if you're open to it. Is it okay if I make a suggestion here, Harley? I'll shoot over that survey, and then would it be cool if I connected with you maybe on Friday the 11th to follow up? And that'll give you a couple weeks to fill that out, and I can put a little reminder here. I'm not sure if you have time on Friday the 11th at 10 a.m. or maybe 11 a.m.
Sure. Either would be fine.
Okay.
10 is better, probably.
Okay. I'll shoot that invite over to you as well as the questionnaire. And then I don't want to follow up inappropriately, but I'll send a couple of reminders for that survey just so it pings you in case I haven't seen it before we meet, okay?
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for the story. That sounds like an amazing time for your son and your grandchild. So thanks for sharing that. You made my day.
Well, just because I said you have a prize or something, that I brought that story to mind.
I know, that was awesome.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
Appreciate it. Hey, take care. Bye.
Same to you. Bye.
Oh my.
Jake, after running that call, what sort of reflections or experience did you have?
I felt pure pain, and I don't rightly know. It was interesting.
So I recognize the name. His son beat me in the Utah State tournament. He ended up taking third, and I took fifth.
Are you serious?
I never forgave myself for that loss.
Did he beat you on points or did he pin you?
Points.
Okay, that can be forgiven.
I won my first two matches in the state tournament, automatically qualified to place, and then I had to battle through all the guys coming up through the consolation bracket. Yeah. That's why I'm so good on these calls, Jake.
Oh my gosh, that was
dude, I didn't know they could hear me, so then good thing I said it.
I didn't either. I was like,
That's like we should finish each other's cold calls. All right, try the next one, and if there's a beat there, I'll just jump in on the call.
Dude, if they can hear you, maybe you just take one, dude.
Too many layers of audio.
Let's test it. See if they can hear you. Ready?
Let me just jump in while you got it going, and then we'll see what happens.
What if we do every other word?
That sounds great. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, dude.
So that was like 1 in a million type of call.
Good afternoon. Best practice medicine.
Yeah, hey, I was trying to see if Ben is still floating around the office.
No.
Okay. Is he done for the day? Do you know if he'll be in tomorrow?
May I ask who's calling?
Yeah, of course. This is Jake Alba with Sandler Training.
Okay. Did you want to send him an email or something, or?
I can send him an email. Is that the easiest way to communicate, or does he prefer like text or phone call?
No.
She hung up on me, dude.
Dude, and you laughed. You said a great talk track, like Master speaking, like, oh yeah, absolutely. like reassurance. So good example of okay, not okay. Okay, conversation continues. Not okay, conversation goes bad. Really not okay, phone call hangs up.
Dude.
All right, next dial. Let's go.
Wait, why do you think she hung up? Why would you think she went not okay down?
The same reason you went not okay on the call about the riddle and the quiz and the grand prize and the tickets.
Dude, I think because it was such a random question. Like she questioned me, then I questioned her right back, and then she's probably never been asked that before, and her brain didn't know what to do, so she hung up.
Yeah.
Anyways, who cares?
Yeah.
Next dial.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Well,
Hi, this is Roger Williams. I'm not able to take your call.
what are your lessons learned?
Great job. Transition to the next dial.
Thank you for calling Jason of Beverly Hills.
I was wondering if Jesse is still floating around the office.
Yes, please hold.
Thanks.
Hello?
Yes, is this Jesse?
Hello? Yes.
Hello?
Yes, he's with a client right now.
Oh,
Can
is
I
he?
take a message or a number so he can call you back?
Yeah, let me give you my direct cell.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yes, give me 1 second. Let me grab a pen.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right, so my name's Jake. Last name is Alba. And my direct cell is 801 694.
694.
Yep, 7632.
7634.
7632.
Okay,
Sorry, 7632.
Yeah. Oh, 32. Okay.
Yeah.
32.
Okay.
801-694-7632.
Nailed it.
Perfect. Okay.
Hey, thank you.
He'll call you back, okay?
Okay, bye.
Have a good day.
Way to navigate all those musical tracks before that phone was answered.
Dude, they had
All
some.
right, this next one's going to be a home run right here, Jake.
They had some really good songs playing. Let me just tell you that. Here we go.
Hello, and thank you for calling Harmony Homes. If you know your party's
Well, that was a home run. You were right. Are you using a baseball analogy because of that story we heard?
Yeah. What's your home run here on the call? And what's your double?
Here we go. This is the one. Okay, maybe that's not the one. This is the one right here. Here we go. Okay, this is the one.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail box of Jessica Higgins. Please leave me a message.
Sheesh.
Okay, 2 more, Jake.
I'm trying. Get these guys. Fingers crossed. Okay. Let's try one more.
Thank you for calling Delasco. Please listen carefully as our menu has changed. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. If you have questions about your Delasco or skin therapeutic order or wish to place a new order, please.
Okay. We got to try and
Last
get
one right here, Jake. Let's go.
I'm doing everything I can.
Thank you for calling Polar Shades. If you know your party's extension number, you may dial it at any time or press pound to search our company directory. Otherwise, please remain.
Using the keys on your telephone, please spell the first name of the person, then press pound. For the letter Q, if this is correct, press pound. For the previous name in the directory.
We're rolling the dice.
Stay with this. Stay with this. Stay with it.
Dude.
All right, those watching, take in this song, and as you take it in, next week we're going to stream from a different channel.
After the tone,
Oh,
please record your
dang
message.
Dang.
All right.
Let's wrap things up. Our kind of final few minutes here. Next week we're going to stream. Next week we're off, but then the following week we're going to stream from a different live stream. So if you want to join, reach out to Jake or myself. We'll get you the exact link. And kind of our last few minutes of our session is type in the chat your lesson learned, what you got from today's session, a light bulb, something you noticed, something that was unique. And Jake, while everyone's thinking what that is, tell us about what this, the drawing, and kind of give them an idea of what they might win.
How about I show the audience what they can win, okay? We partnered with this pretty cool company called Headset Advisors. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this bad boy before. This is the boom stick. And when you call on this legendary device, it's proven that you get at least 99% more deals per week. So we're going to put your name in there. On the little spinny wheel, you get a chance to win a free headset from Headset Advisors and they're pretty sweet. So go ahead and put in your lesson learned. You won't regret it.
Cool. And there's a lot that are entering the drawing, so we probably won't share the screen. But behind the scenes, I'm gonna have us spin the wheel, and let's see who wins the new headset. All right, Phil, you lucky winner. Looks like you won the headset. You may have won in the past, which might prevent you from winning the second one. I'll have to double check. But Jake, bring us home. Your thoughts from our session today.
You know, I have mixed feelings about today's session. One, I felt pure joy and happiness. Two, I felt like I went into battle a little bit and I got a little shot up, but then I had a victory. And so, you know, I don't know if you've ever heard of that phrase, it's bittersweet.
Great idea here, Jake. Very familiar with that idea. My highlight is somehow you called someone that I recognize the name. I wrestled their son in the state championship in the state of Utah, the place where I built all my fortification, my conviction, my belief in myself, and I lost. But ever since I lost to that man's son, I told myself I would never give up on anything. And that's why I'm here today making cold calls. I'm Dan Bigelow. This is Sandler Training.
It's your profession!
Whoever comes out of these gates, we've got a better chance of survival if we work together.
Welcome to Phone Ready Leads and Sandler Training, the CALLiseum.